Welcome to the American Dream, selling Philadelphia. A city of passion, history, amazing skylines, and of course the Philly cheesesteak. We're gonna take you on our tour today. You're gonna see the lifestyle, the culture, the history. This is a real show, not a reality show. I'm Chris Schwartz, and this is the American Dream, selling Philadelphia.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
Welcome to American Dream TV, a show highlighting lifestyle, culture, and real estate of our favorite communities. I'm your host, Abe Thompson of Selling Philadelphia, and today we are in one of my favorite suburbs of Philly, the beautiful Conshohocken. Nice stroll on the river trail. We want to meet my buddy Glenn at the Conshohocken Brewing Company. What's up, Glenn?
Hey,
There he is. Let's go.
hey, Abe.
Glenn.
Welcome to the
my
brewery.
Man, thank you.
I hear
Whoa.
you like sours. This is our Paloma Philly Vice Sour, grapefruit
Really?
sour.
Wow, you do your investigations. You look me up on Facebook, I guess.
to you, my
Thank you.
friend.
Cheers. So, Glenn, beautiful day today. I want to ask you, man, what inspired you to open up Conshohocken Brewing Company?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So, a group of buddies of mine and I, for years, would go out looking for great places, drink craft beer, always kind of fantasize, someday we'll start our own place. We'll make it better than these. We ended up finding a couple of people who had the ability to help us. We located a terrific brewer to get us off the ground. We found the spot here, and a dream became a reality.
Why Conshohocken?
Well, when we started this in 2014, we got a sense that Conshohocken was just about to really take off, and boom. Great real estate here, good population, great people. We felt there was the opportunity and need for a place like ours. And you know what? We've been right, because since we opened, we've had great business, and Conshohocken has really been a growth area. Why don't I take you inside? We'll sit at the bar. I'll show you some of my favorite beers.
Thought you'd never ask.
right.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Let's go. So, Glenn, tell me about what you got back here.
Well, here's the good news, Abe. We've got a dozen beers on tap at any point, really anything to fit anybody's favorites,
Yep.
all the styles, and we also have them in cans, so whatever you want. But if you really want to know what's going on, let me introduce, this is our manager, Scott. Scott is much more expert on the individual beers than I am.
Yeah, heard a lot about you, Scott. Good to meet you,
Pleasure
man.
to meet you.
Yeah, all right, so tell me about these, man. What do you
Okay,
got?
so what we have here, I tried to give you a variety of the kind of styles that we have.
Yep.
This is the MC5. It's a double dry hopped hazy IPA. The hazy IPA is very popular now. It's a New England style.
And by the way, my own favorite.
Oh, okay. All right.
Favorite, absolutely. Next, we have the Type A, which is more of a traditional. It's a West Coast IPA.
Matches my personality.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, there you go. Yeah, so more of a traditional West Coast IPA, a little hoppier, a little bitier, but still very smooth. Next, we have the Puddler's Row.
Yep.
We've won 2 awards in the World Beer Cup for this one.
Uh-huh.
It's an extra special bitter is the style. It's an English style, malty, really nice back.
Going to make you feel like you're sitting in a pub right outside of London. See if he starts talking with a British
Yes.
accent after this.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
There you go.
Is that British?
It
Okay.
worked.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then last but not least, we have the Ring the Bell Pilsner. It's an
Okay.
unfiltered Pilsner, really crisp for those folks that like kind of a lighter beer, just kind of delving into the craft beer world. I find it's very popular with them.
Ding dong, baby. That's good.
There you
I
go.
like that. Yeah. Hey, listen, guys. Thank you so much for
thank
having
you
me.
for coming in and being
Where's
part
your-
of, being part of
thank
Conshohocken
you.
Brewing Company.
Absolutely. Look forward to
to you.
seeing you guys again.
Thank you.
All right. What a fabulous day it was today. Thank you for watching, and join me next time on American Dream TV.
Hi, I'm Laura Ertwine, and welcome back to the American Dream, Selling Philadelphia. Today, I'm between Northern Liberties and Fishtown in one of Philadelphia's hottest entertainment districts. Here you can find Brooklyn Bowl, the Fillmore, a comedy club, the Other Half Brewing Company, and one of my favorites, the Philadelphia Distilling Company. Come with me and let's go check it out. Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Laura.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank you so much for having us here today at the Philadelphia Distilling.
Welcome.
Thank you. It's one of my favorite places here in Fishtown. Aaron, can you tell us a little bit more about the brand and
Yeah, so Philadelphia Distilling started in 2006. When we started up, we were all the way up in Northeast Philadelphia. Blue Coat Gin's our flagship product. It's our first product. We launched in May of 2006. Really, gin designed for the American palate. Gin designed to be an answer to the London Dry Gin that was available at the time. We were up in Northeast Philadelphia in an industrial park for 11 years. It was a cool space, but nobody really wanted to come up and visit us up there.
Yeah.
We had like a little conference room that we would do tastings in and stuff. So when the opportunity presented itself to move the distillery to expand a little bit and really to expand the front of house experience and the tasting portion of the distillery, we jumped on that, and that's been a big part of our growth since then.
amazing.
If you book a tour on our website, you show up, we give you a welcome cocktail, you walk through
Okay.
the space, you see the whole production, how we make Blue Coat Gin, and then you get to go up on the 4th floor to our event space and taste through the whole portfolio.
Oh, so it's a tasting too.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Aaron, so much for having us here and showing us your beautiful building.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
And giving us the full tour.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We are only a couple blocks away from Philadelphia Distilling Company in Northern Liberties, and I'm going to show you this really cool adaptive reuse home. Come on, follow me. Hi, John.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
John Kuster, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for coming to 205 Fairmount.
Thank you so much for having us to this beautiful listing of
It's
yours.
fantastic, isn't it?
I love it. I love it.
So a little bit of history on the home.
Yes.
It was built a little over 100 years ago and started as a Polish community center. And then from there, it became a mechanic part shop for tugboats on the Delaware River.
Very cool.
And after that, it started to change hands with a few different artists. And then the current owner did a multi-year renovation from top to bottom.
Wow.
And completely redid the space and made it into this awesome home. So here we are entering the primary bedroom on the 4th floor.
Yeah.
The owner sourced these doors from a bar in Atlanta.
Very cool.
And this is the floor that had the most amount of renovation for the home. She completely removed the roof, raised the building up, all new roof trusses and roof system, added 2 skylights, and just really made the space feel like a true primary suite.
I love it.
So we're up here on the roof deck, my favorite part of the home. It is a little foggy today, but you have awesome east, south, and west views. You can see the Delaware River, the Ben Franklin Bridge, and then on a clear day, you can see the skyline. You have the lounge area here, dining over there, and then where the Playhouse is located, it can also support a 6-person hot tub.
Wow, that's amazing. Very cool. Well, thank you so much for showing us this beautiful home. And what was the address again?
205 Fairmount.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, John.
Thank you.
In 1906, Pierre S. DuPont purchased a small farm in Kennett Square to save historic trees from being sold as lumber. Today, Longwood Garden has over 1,100 acres of splendid gardens, meadows, woodlands, a grand conservatory, and a huge pipe organ. Today, we're going to be seeing why more than 500,000 people flock to Longwood as part of their holiday traditions.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Megan.
And we're your hosts of American Dream TV. Join our family as we explore a Longwood Christmas.
I'm here with Jordan from Longwood Gardens. We're in the music room. Jordan, what is this year's theme for a Longwood Christmas?
Yes, so every year at Longwood we choose a theme so that we can really interpret it and focus our design around it. This year we chose Botanical Splendor. So we're really leaning into those natural elements that you'll find out in our gardens and bringing them indoors and into our trees and designs.
Jordan, tell me more about the community partnership here.
Yeah, so at Longwood Gardens, Christmas is really all about the kids and has been for years. We partner with 9 local schools in Pennsylvania and Delaware to come up with some botanically inspired ornaments for our Christmas trees. This year we've partnered with 9 schools in Pennsylvania and Delaware. The kids got really into it. You've got some mushrooms that are made out of felt, a call to our local Kennett Square mushrooms. You also have beautiful dancing flowers. They've gotten to press the flowers, and I think they really just had a lot of fun interpreting our Botanical Splendor theme.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's go look at your favorite one.
All right, let's go.
Jordan, can you tell us about the Botanical Splendor here in the Silver Room?
Yes, so Longwood is a wonderful place to visit year-round. And one of the ways that we've kind of incorporated what you might see during different times of the year is right here in our Silver Room. So on our tree here, you'll see that we've pressed 100 orchids. Our horticulturists prepare for this all year long. They start brainstorming next year's theme after this Christmas. And then we're putting up lights in August. We have more than 500,000 lights outside. So there's a lot of work that goes into making this happen. We have more than 100 cut trees indoors and out. And it's just beautiful this year.
It is, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you for joining our family at Longwood Christmas.
We're gonna head down to Kennett Square, just 10 minutes away, to have lunch at Hank's place.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
I'm hungry too.
Here in Kennett, there are properties and homes for everyone, from a condo to a $1 million farm estate. Properties dating back to the 1850s to new construction. There's farmer's market, there's 2 different breweries, there's Flueless Table, and my favorite, Hank's Place. Come inside and join our family for lunch. Come on.
I just had an amazing lunch at Hank's Place. I'm here with the owners, Catherine and Anthony. Can you tell me more about your restaurant?
So Hank's has been around since 1950. We were originally located in Chaddsford, Pennsylvania. We were hit with Hurricane Ida and have recently moved here to Kennett Square. In this location, we opened October 11th. So we're just under a little over a month since we've opened. Wow. Yes, we've had a very warm welcome so far. We are handcrafted food. So with the handcrafted food, all of our stuff is locally sourced.
So what's your top 4 dishes?
Oh, hard to say. So I would say our Hank style Benedict is one of our signature dishes.
That was delicious, yep.
It doesn't come with hollandaise sauce, it comes with chipped beef, which is a Pennsylvania staple. I'd also say our French toast at breakfast, and at lunch is anything with our roasted turkey. So our turkey clubs, and we have some delicious salads also.
The turkey club was actually great too as well.
Yes, yes it is. It's all house roasted, so.
Come check out Hank's Place. Thank you for joining our family today in Kennett Square. I'm Kevin Toll.
And I'm Megan Toll. Till next time on American Dream TV.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to Philadelphia. My name is Matt Aragona. I'm going to be your host today on this episode of the American Dream TV, Selling Philadelphia. And today I wanted to show you around one of my favorite neighborhoods, East Passyunk Ave. This neighborhood is located in the heart of South Philly, just south of Broad Street, and it's one of the best neighborhoods in the city. One of the coolest things about living in the city of Philadelphia is constantly seeing the transformation of the city. And one of the best examples of that is the singing fountain right behind me, which is the centerpiece of Passyunk Ave. This area where we are standing back in the early 1900s was a gas station. So this beautiful park was a gas station. After that, it was raised and then became a cheesesteak shop. Go figure, a cheesesteak shop in Philadelphia. And then in the early 2000s, the Passyunk Ave Civic Association bought this area and created the park that you see here today to make it a much more communal area for people to gather and relax. And I don't know about you, but I love it. I think it's great. So whenever you're down in Passyunk, this is definitely a place you should stop and check it out. The name Passyunk is a Native American word originating from the Delaware Indian tribe, meaning a place below the hills. It's hard to imagine with all the comings and goings of city life that all this area used to be hills and valleys. Let me show you the rest of what Passyunk has to offer. I think what makes Passyunk Ave great is the rich history, the convenience, and the walkability. There are over 160 restaurants, bars, coffee shops, and boutique stores, all locally owned and operated on the avenue. On top of that, you have every type of store that you can think of, from toy stores to 100-year-old Italian restaurants, Spanish tapas, yoga studios, and everything in between. And if that's not enough, one of the great things about the location is we're a 30-minute walk to Center City and a quick hop on the Broad Street line getting you right downtown or wherever else you're going to go in the city. So steps away from the avenue is the neighborhood of Passyunk Ave. It stretches from Broad Street all the way down to 6th Street, from Washington Ave down to Snyder Avenue. The beautiful tree-lined streets and the early 1900s architecture give these 2- and 3-story row homes just an incredible charm that you won't find anywhere else in the city. On top of that, there are multiple dog parks and playgrounds, making it very pet-friendly and great for kids of all ages. I'm here on the 1600 block of South 13th Street, and throughout the year, it's a normal block like anywhere else in the city. Beautiful tree-lined street, nice buildings, great neighborhood. But every Christmas, the neighbors come out and they deck it out into a winter wonderland. And I highly recommend you bring your family down to check it out and enjoy the Christmas time down in the city. When visiting Philly, whether you're coming from the suburbs, visiting from out of state, or just coming over from a different part of the city, you'll immediately see what makes Passyunk Ave one of the best neighborhoods in the city. Thanks for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next episode.
Today, we're in Suburban Square, the oldest outdoor mall in the country, located in Ardmore, part of the main line outside Philadelphia, one of the oldest suburbs in the country. Join me as we explore the amazing suburban life outside Philadelphia. I'm Sarah West, and this is The American Dream. The main line is named for the train line that runs west of Philadelphia. Each of the towns are about 30 seconds apart by train. And initially, they were just small villages. And as you can see, like Ardmore, these towns have really developed, and they're a great place for families and lifestyle. So originally, most people that lived in this area had roots in the area. They grew up here, they had family here. But more recently, we're starting to see people move here from all over the country. From here in Ardmore, it's a 20-minute train ride to Philadelphia. More impressive, it's 1 hour to New York's Penn Station. By car, you're an hour and a half to some of the best South Jersey beach towns, and an hour and a half in the other direction are the Pennsylvania Poconos with beautiful lakes, skiing, and retreats there. Given that we're one of the oldest suburbs in the country, one of our calling cards is our classic old houses. I wanted to take you to a favorite one right now. Dory and I originally met. She has this amazing design eye, and honestly, she's helped me with other houses in terms of walking in and making them just look fresh and perfect for market. So it was the ultimate compliment when she reached out to me when she was ready to find another house. She was coming from a house that was really special and had a lot of charm, but it was just too big for her. And so we started the search. We knew it was gonna be difficult. And honestly, I feel like when we walked in this entry, we knew that we were getting into the right place.
The house was originally the gatehouse for an estate that was owned by the Anheuser-Busch family. It was in the family for up until the 60s, and they sold it to a family who, during that time, they enclosed this area, which used to be an exterior entrance. That's why it has a beautiful stone wall.
Beautiful stone.
But they added the coffered ceiling, and they added the varied length floors, and built, which old houses don't usually have, but there are two really big closets in this space here.
Right here. So this room was actually an addition to the house. It's large and spacious, which is unique for a cottage of this era. We love the big windows. Both of these French doors lead out to this enchanting terrace. And while the addition was done in the 1980s, they brought in French marble for the mantle, and Dory turned it into a gas fireplace so she could use it every day.
We still have two wood-burning fireplaces, so it's nice to have both. This is so convenient, but when you want to put the time and effort in, it's nice to build a fire.
So this cozy study was made with wood reclaimed from the stables of the original mansion. We just love the built-ins. I love how Dory did it color-coded. You have the stone mantle and an original wood burning fireplace. This room is great during all seasons, but you just want to curl up here all winter.
So Sarah, remember when we came in here, this was the room that I wanted to redo immediately, and the oven there was just such a distraction to my eye that I thought that has to go. But now that I've lived here, it's a great oven, although it's from the 80s, but it just feels like such a cozy place to work in, and it has such charm. The original brick from 1912, and the floors, so it really functions quite well for a small space.
I mean, I think it's one of the most charming kitchens I've ever been in, with the porcelain sink, the exposed brick, the richness of this wood. Thank you for taking time to explore a bit of Philadelphia's Main Line with me. I'm so passionate about this community, and I loved sharing one of these incredible old houses with you. This is Sarah West with The American Dream.
Welcome back to Selling Philadelphia. I'm your host, Ryan Stavaz, and we're outside of one of America's largest and oldest public markets, Reading Terminal Market. I'm excited to give you guys a tour of over 80 local businesses. We're gonna try some awesome food, so let's go check it out. All right, we are inside, and we've got DeNick's roast pork and beef, Herschel's Deli, local produce. The energy in here is awesome. I don't know about you guys, it's lunchtime, I'm hungry, so let's go check out some of this food. No complaints, this is awesome. All right, it was not an easy decision to choose just one bakery. We settled on Byler's Bakery right behind us. We've got their famous donuts here, so we're gonna find a spot to try them out and see what it's all about. You know, I don't think it gets any better than that. Extremely fresh, really soft. That is amazing. That's really good. We came, we saw, we ate. Now we're gonna go meet the guys over at Rec Philly and see what they have going on over there. What's up, guys? We're in the fashion district of Center City, Philadelphia, and I am here with our new friends, Will and Dave. They are the founders of Rec Philly, and we're excited to give you a tour, tell you a little bit about what they have going on and how long they've been in business. So, guys, who is Rec Philly?
So what REC is first, it's an acronym, resources for every creator. And really what we believe in here at REC is empowering creatives to build businesses around their art and do more of what they love. So the way we do that is through our creative space here, which you'll get to see, and also our creative agency that helps our members get paid.
Let's go take a tour of their space and learn more about their business.
Do it. So this is one of our most popular studios here at REC. This is Amuse Studio B. So this is one of 4 recording studios that we have here at REC. Literally loaded up with everything they need to come in and create, bring a hard drive, leave with your whole album. Because I think the magic is the collision that happens in between sessions, right? You're coming out of the recording studio, you meet that amazing photographer who just got done doing a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Inspires collaboration.
It's like a mastermind of creatives and people that you need to grow, so.
That's exactly right.
Visual lab.
Yeah, so this is our visual lab. A very simple photo studio. You know, our members come in here, they're shooting photo, they're shooting video. But one of the things I love about our space is if you're a creator, you come in, you want access to these tools. Literally, we have lights, cameras, backdrops, everything you can imagine for a creator to really take their creation to the next step, to the next level. Having this space allows our brand partners to also have a really meaningful role within what's happening. So when you think about the space, many of our studios are actually in partnership with those brands who are invested in the creator economy, folks like Live Nation. It's about saying, hey, these are the brands who said, we want to make sure that we're supporting creators, and they identified REC as the perfect avenue to be able to do that in a scalable way.
Wow.
So as we grow into other cities, we're also looking for the right brand partners who said, hey, we want to be a part of this because we know that this will help us tap in and empower the next generation of creators.
All right, awesome. Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, that tour was amazing. The space is amazing. Will, thank you very much for your time.
You got it, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys coming through.
Thanks for watching this episode of Selling Philadelphia. I'm Chris Schwartz, your host, and it's been a pleasure showing you around our city with some of our market's top real estate professionals. Catch us on the next episode. Until then, cheers to your American dream.